The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. And it's Azar. Davids proves too strong, too smart. That is a great pick out. Now can he find a finish? And Messi! And what a be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Opts to play it back. He's had a shot! Messi! Genius!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good alertness. And it's slung out wide. Marcelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Marcelo. And this is Hazard. There's the header! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind.
He's rising! Oh, it's hit the post! Pelé finds himself offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Dembele. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ibrahimovic. Azar! And now the breakaway. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Can he latch on to this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Davids gets a foot in and wins the ball. Distributed tidily, back where it came from.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack.
Tries one from range! Superb from Gattuso! About as smooth as it gets! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Flamengo have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
No way through. Gattuso. Always goal side. He'll try from distance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Impressive jump! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Played out towards the right wing. Gullit finding himself in space. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Gives it back. Oh, that chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Messi. Stam. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Vieira. Ronaldinho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Decent chance! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Flamengo go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Gattuso. That's Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost it. And that brings the first half to a close.
Flamengo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Gets us going once more. Desai. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Azar.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over, knocks it out wide. Desai. And Marcelo. Showing great feet there. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, easy pickings there. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Desai could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Ronaldinho. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Marcelo. Gattuso looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Davids, Messi. Desai calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Bullet, nicely spread. Bora. Can he get on the end of this? Desai. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Might want to be careful there.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pele is wide and looking to get onto this. Bora. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Flamengo, palpably stronger, better, superior. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise
Milan
is fervent,
against
the
Flamengo.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Might be danger here. No good speed from back to front. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Messi.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. Bora. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Played back. Desai, not the most convincing of passes. Messi wins the duel this time. Always onto this. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Bora. Great ball, and he's in here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Bora plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now Gattuso. And it's Marcelo. Hazard. Check deals with that, nice and simple. Zola. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bora. Gattuso. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hazard. Chance!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Azar. Oh, that's a key interception. Bora gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's come to nothing. Gattuso. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Flamengo are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Stam. Just past the 40th minute mark. No way through there. Bora. Azar. Bora. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zola goes for a shot! World class from Zola! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's picked out the run. And the shot!
Well,
and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business.
Flamengo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now he's off and running. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ronaldinho. Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread neatly. Oh, super! He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Flamengo with the lead. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution for Milan.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Number 18.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Roberto Carlos! Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here.
On the field.
Looking for options for movement.
Mbappe.
Lovely bit of skill.
Number 13. Hazard. Number 6.
That has been knocked clear.
Number 9. Van Dijk.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
For this match was
Beckham being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on...
And this is Ronaldinho. Tries to get it clear. Taken back almost at once. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Marcelo. Shoots! Vieira! Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. And this is Hazard.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tries to pass it through. It's Hazard! Glorious from Hazard! A finish of true class! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substitution for Milan. Number 3.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 26.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so
Substitution
significant.
in progress.
Gattuso! Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's having a go! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitutions taking place.
Flamengo making further changes here, and in quick succession. It's a pretty loose pass. Flamengo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rocher. Tacho cuts out the pass. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Yaya Toure! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Haaland. And this is Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great work on the overlap. He's picked his way through. Delivers the... There's the header! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Flamengo now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments. Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No unnecessary risks and the game is petering out here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Pacho is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So that's it. It is all over. Flamengo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
And we come to you now with a quick request
So
for
a game of
support
thrills
for our
and
charity
tiny
fund,
margins,
Chance in
so
Football.
many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Flamengo really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. So things are underway. Plays it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop. Chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he couldn't finish.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos, good purposeful running this. That's going wide left. Ball comes in. Jordi Alba gets it away. Haaland.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He will be livid with himself. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Haaland, and he plays one through. And the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Flamengo! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Jordi Alba. He's found a way through. Oh, good effort. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, great leap! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Haaland, and the shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Ronaldinho really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that has put paid to that. Pele. Oh, sweet feet. And Yaya Toure! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure knocks it into space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and place it forward. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Desai. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there.
Flamengo are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Tries to play it through. Bonucci.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Yaya Toure. Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Looking to play him in. Yaya Toure. And he's worked it through. He's gone for goal! And he's stuck it away! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real.
And for the first half, that is that.
Flamengo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Flamengo claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So, into the second half. Desai. Jordi Alba. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. Showing good feet. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So can they do it again? And he's quick to return it. Bonucci. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Messi. Czech did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's picked it up out wide. Has to go back here. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Desai gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. And this Ronaldinho, he's through on goal here. Ronaldinho made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vieira. Tele finding himself in space. And he's there to clear it. Milan have it back and can go again. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great vision. Gattuso. Pele. And it's Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Milan, number 10, Ibrahimovic.
Intercepts the throw,
Number
that's well read.
11, Seido.
Another throw in.
Number 42, Toure. Number 3, Yapstam.
Neither of these two want to come
Number
off second
2,
best.
Marcel Desailly.
Ronaldinho going
Number
face to face with his
21,
great rival.
Yamal.
Can he get on the end of
Coming on
this?
the field, number 8, Gullit.
Messi will
Number
not want to
26,
lose out here, not against this
Davis.
opponent.
Number 5,
Passes
Vieira.
short and sharp.
Number 51,
Messi.
William Pacho.
Now it's Gullit.
Number 9,
Now it's Pele.
Van Dijk.
That's good vision.
Number 19,
Oh, this is a great position. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Xavi. Neymar. Gattuso. Over to the right flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. He has found a way through. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And it's Messi. Gattuso. And here's Neymar. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's in one-on-one. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gattuso.
There will be 1 minute added
Interception.
time.
His positioning was spot on. That's a little off target. Gattuso. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.
Please
Ronaldinho
turn
claiming the
your
man of the
attention
match
to the screen
award,
for
and there
information
is very
provided by
little
the
room for
local
argument.
police.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And there really are few places on earth quite like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. We are just getting started. Thinks about the shot. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Gattuso. Marcelo. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gattuso. That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Yamal. And it's Marcelo. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. No goals as yet. Oh, good spread. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Yamal. Good read, needed to be. Marcelo. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Takes on his marker. And here's Dembele. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Hazard. Well, that has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Almost half an hour in now. Passes short and sharp. Davids. So what can they make of this? Bora. Bora. Not the most accurate pass. And shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ronaldinho. And he's definitely onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it. He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bora actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ibrahimovic, nicely aimed pass. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar! Bora. Gently done. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's looking wide. Marcelo. Incoming delivery. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. And here's Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And a real chance to break the deadlock.
We all love a tryout, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now that's well seen too. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and plays it forward. Bora. Under an awful lot of pressure. It's a throw-in. Yamal. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is ended up in no man's land. Dembele, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Now, can they get him away? Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Foot in. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Hazard, aimed at the far side. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. Dembele. It's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball, and he plays one through. And that is well cleared. And he's forced to go back. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Done delicately. That is good strength.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 26.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 10. Ibrahimovic. Numero 5. Vieira. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Sedorf. Il numero 17.
Flamengo appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good progress on the left. Azar. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Messi makes a dash for it. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Ronaldinho! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's a pretty loose pass.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And it's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Marcelo. And this is Bullet. Bullet! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Getting up there! And that's it! It is done! Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Flamengo have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great ball if he can get there. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most convincing of passes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yamal! Yamal's cross. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Haaland. Spread it left. Not where it came from. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That was lovely, that.
Hazard. Out for a throw. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the ball is out of play. Hazard. Now it's Yamal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ronaldinho. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Hazard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good climb! O'Shea clears without hesitation. Threads one in.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Marcelo calmly anticipates. Seedorf.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Milan are a team that's fond of a low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Corner number 3 coming up. Ibrahimovic! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Quality ball. And it's Messi, looking for the run. He can run onto that. And that is well cleared. Corner number 4 coming up here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. O'Shea. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. For Messi. Ronaldinho. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Driving on and making good... Vieira! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That has ended up in no man's land.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Hazard, he slings it in. That is a brilliant interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Hazard. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A deeply frustrating game so far, certainly in terms of the scoreline. It's Ronaldinho! It's hit the upright. Seedorf. Yamal, looking for options for movement. He is through here. There's the shot! And a neat finish! And the game has liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So we have movement on both benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
Goes for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Pele! He's got away. There's the delivery. And that should get the job done. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Pele, and he's managed to get free. Pele driving forwards.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming. And he shoots! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cross to the back post. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Hangs one in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Here comes another cross. He's had a shot! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Ha segnato all'85esimo minuto. Numero 22.
Flamengo restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he can thump it away. Now it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, nice interception. 2 minutes to be added on. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Bora. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Flamengo certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.